warning, this is gonna be a little bit different, it's on my chest, so I'm gonna tell a story time about my bullying experiences. I just want to come here and talk about it with you guys because I feel like there's people here who can probably relate. A lot of people can probably relate. I just feel like, it's something that to be talked about in today's society. So give me a second. Yeah. I'm just gonna talk about one experience. I'm gonna talk about both my experiences. I'm actually just basically about one experience, but you know, okay. Maybe I need to explain to y'all the first experience because like I feel like the second experience like really like has ties into the first experience. I feel like just skip to the part where I get the story time. But basically, I was on the bus because I ride the bus because that's just how I do. I ride the bus in the afternoons. I have a car in the morning. So there was a previous incident before. I'm not gonna get into all that, but at this incident about this incident, at the time of me recording this video, that incident happened. The first incident happened about I'm gonna say 3 weeks ago. I'm not gonna say anything, but the first incident happened about 3 weeks ago when I was harassed. When the second incident was, I was very upset. I wasn't super upset because the first incident, I was extremely upset. I literally just went to school. I remained calm. I literally when we went to school, after the incident, I just busted out crying, and everyone was asking what's wrong. And I was just I'm fine. Because at that moment, it really wasn't about that. But then, I started thinking about that incident even more, and it started really getting me upset. So that's when I went to school, and that's why I burst out with tears. In the car, it wasn't about that, but when I got to school, it was while I was crying. So, and so basically, for the first incident, I went to school. I went to the counselor's office because I have a special class and everything for a first period that I go to. It's select only. So I went there and so I asked Miss I'm not gonna say the real name, I'm gonna say I asked Miss B, okay, if I could go to the counselor's office because I was said I was bothered. So I went to the counselor's office. The counselor came, to me, and I think I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's the day of, but I think it might have been the day after. I'm not sure, but I remember it was one of the days. Okay, so I went to the counselor's office, and I was I literally these were the classrooms, the doors were I just was bawling my eyes out, crying down the hall because I was just so upset, literally. So we went to the counselor's office, we went to council office and we're talking, and I told them what happened, and I was really upset. I was raising my voice, but I wasn't raising my voice directed towards them. I was just upset. Like I was not. It was not like a directly on. Like it had nothing to do with them. It was just I was upset, and it was not directed towards them by any means. Like I was just like not super upset. I was crying, and I was just like mad. I was like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And so basically, long story short, this person I was talking with the administrator, and the administrator came to the room, and she's like, yeah, it's okay. It's not really fun like this and everything like that. So I told her what happened. They talked to that kid or whatever, and they talked to the kid, and the kid got kicked off the bus for, I don't know, I have no idea for long, I don't know, but basically the kid got kicked off the bus. I don't know how long. The kid's back on the bus now, but I have no idea. But they got kicked off the bus, spin off the bus, and yeah. And then so after this incident, for the first 6 weeks, after that incident, after they got spin off the bus, so basically they did. There was another incident also because me and this retard that I'm just gonna go ahead and say because I am upset, but so this retarded person. Me and this retards have fifth period together. So me and this retard, I was walking because I had missed a previous Thursday because on Thursdays I take Spanish 1 and we take tests on Thursdays or whatever because of the lab and everything. So I had missed that day, and because we don't have technology any other day besides Thursday, and that was the day, so I had to take 2 tests, a benchmark, and then I had to take my makeup test, and I took the entire period for that. And I think I was walking back at the end of it. I walked back. I was walking by, and he said, "Your B-A," the B word and the A word to me. I didn't go off in that moment because at the moment I didn't care. Like that was one of the things I didn't care anything about. I mean I cared, but I wasn't as upset. I just literally kept on walking. And I didn't bring it up to my friends. I just went to the counselor's office after lunch that day, and I told them about the situation. I'm pretty sure I wrote a statement, but I don't know if they took it up. But I did write a paper, and they basically talked to him or whatever they were doing. They talked to him, and he denied it, of course, because the retard is being an effing, retard, so, he's retarded and everything like that, so basically denied it, lied about it and everything like that, trying to say it didn't happen. You could pull it up on the cameras, and I didn't care. I was just annoyed, and then this other hood rat, because this hood rat was friends with the retard that I told you about for the first incident, and for that incident there were people there that had happened, and so the hood rat was someone that was friends with the retard, but I said, because I knew that person, it's not like I was specifically targeting them. I just didn't know everyone at the bus stop. I mean, that would, I didn't know their names. I couldn't literally tell you everyone at the bus stop, so I just said who I knew was there for sure. And I knew that this hood rat was there for sure, and this hood rat had to go report on the retard, and, I guess the hood rat was upset about that, and I did give 2 Fs, because if you never wanted this to happen, you shouldn't have done it in the first place. But yeah, anyways, that happened, and so we were taking our test because this was not the same test. This was after some time had passed by after that incident with the B word and everything like that, and that. So I don't know. This was the following week after. So this hood rat, because I sat next to my friend, me and C. We're sitting next to each other in the computer lab, but my computer was not working, so I had to move I don't know. A couple of different computers before I found one that worked. So I was sitting next to the hood rat, and I didn't care because I knew, we never talked. Let me remind you guys, during this whole situation, we never talked. No one ever straight up said what it was about. My friends, they just found out. I didn't tell them at the time of it going on because I did not want to, I didn't want to talk about it at all. I didn't want anything to do with it. I don't care anymore. Let's let it all out. Let's go ahead and expose everyone full on fledged in this video. I don't care anymore. Anyway, so this person, hood rat, whatever, said something smart. She did not say something smart, but she meant it in a smart way. So I remember her asking me, what'd you make in your test? I lied, because I was going to tell her my real grade. I forgot. I said I got like a 70-something. Not true. I got like an A. I got an A on that test, by the way. But I just downplayed my abilities because, and when she heard this problem, she put her hands up. I told her the fake test. I wasn't going to tell her my real test score. She did that just to be petty. I don't care what anyone says. No, she literally did that just to be petty. She did not do that because... No, she did that to be petty. Because I know she did. I don't want to... The hood rat did that to be petty. Like, the hood rat was not doing that. No, the hood rat did it. I know y'all don't understand, but considering the circumstances and the way it went down, I'm pretty sure it was meant to be petty. So then after that, about an incident later, another incident occurs. Once again, this is all a chain reaction from the retard or whatever. So, I don't know, but this stupid slut bucket, whatever, who's ugly and everything like that. So this slut bucket, I don't know, but I was on the bus, so me and my friend, because I don't know, but for these stupid hoes can't find their seats on the bus for whatever strange reason. I don't know if they're having some type of mental problems, maybe they have mental issues I don't know about. I really don't know, but they couldn't find, I don't know. I mean, they could find their seats, but everyone was not sitting in their seats for like 2 days. I had no idea why. Like, sit in your seats. Why are we doing this? Why again? So everyone's not sitting in their seats and everything like that. So I was just like, whatever. I just want to go home. I don't care. I'm not gonna argue. So I was sitting like close to the retard and slut bucket and the hood rat and everything like that and all their little crew and all that. So I was sitting like back there and this was their seats and someone threw up his paper and I'm pretty sure it was slut bucket because slut bucket was literally holding up a paper outside the window and I saw her holding the paper up. I literally saw her, the slut bucket with my own 2 eyes holding the paper up, so I'm not delusional. I clearly know that she was the one who had the paper. And I'm pretty sure it was Slavak who threw the paper, but I'm pretty sure it was someone else who initiated the paper to be thrown, because I heard people saying, throw that B, and everything like that, because they're retarded, and, they probably have something wrong with them. So, anyways, after that incident happened, and everything like that, I just kind of didn't care. I care. They threw the paper. I could hear them, and, me and my friend were singing it too. And, I looked back for, like, a second, and I just turned around, and no one said a word, because, I didn't even care, no one said anything, because they knew I would have got out of that seat, and it would have been a problem. They already know that they'd all got beaten up that day, because anyone can get the smoke. Anyone can get the smoke. So, this person threw this paper at me, slut bucket, and everything like that, and retard, and hood rat, everything like that. So, the paper at me. And yeah, I turned around, like I said, and I just turned back around, I was so, it bothered me a lot more than I let off, but in reality, I couldn't really control how much they knew was bothering me. They knew what they were doing, they knew it bothered me, and, the paper was directly aimed towards me. I do not believe that the paper was just thrown in jail. That paper was aimed towards me. No one's gonna tell me anything unless you can pull up legit footage that proves it was not for me. I'm not believing it because I have every reason to believe these people are targeting me at this point. After all of these instances, clearly it's a target. It's not just no coincidence that's constantly happening back and forth. So after that situation happened. And I just look back, I didn't, I could not act like it didn't bother because my face was literally twitching, literally twitching like this, because I just wanted to go back there and slap them, but I didn't. And I didn't do it because it's not that I wasn't scared to slap them, it's just because I knew they'd be on the, I knew it would escalate. I knew if I did one thing, it would turn to another, and it would escalate even more. So I didn't. I just turned around, they could see my face twitching. They knew what they did. This whole time, I remind you, no one's talking, because they're all, they ain't nothing. They're just a bunch of hood rats, ratchet retards, and slut buckets. So they ain't talking. They ain't gonna do nothing. So, my friend, she's not bothered by it, but, at the time, she didn't know, the whole backstory about it, but there was a lot more going on. And so, because I was going to my friend's house and everything, because we live close by and everything. So I got off the bus stop at her stop, and I went to her house, and I really went up to her house. I just cried, and I called my dad. I called my parents. I was crying, and I finally stopped crying. And I went in the house and talked about it, everything like that with them. I was just saying how I'm so disrespect and everything like that. So so that happened. That was that incident there. And I went to the counselor's office the following Monday, and they basically said college transportation. I was really upset about that because I just felt like, you could do something. I feel like you could do something. Like, you could at least look at the camera. Just like you could at least did something. And it was really, I'm not even over that. Like, I'm just, 2 weeks later, I'm still highly pissed off about that, and I don't even like talking about it because it's just really annoying. Literally today at school, I was about to get just start kicking trash cans because I was just so I can't I'm working and I'm in the process. And then also I want to talk about some other bullying experiences that's happened to me. So this girl, retard, no, I'm not gonna retard because I already used retard, slut bucket, hood rat, ghetto girl. So ghetto girl basically assaulted me because, did this on the top of my head, and I, this ghetto girl basically thought it was funny, and I wasn't laughing the whole time during that class period. You could just see my vibe was off because I was highly pissed off. I was sitting there looking calm, but in reality, I just wanted to that set me off. I was not laughing. I didn't think it was funny, and what she was doing. I don't want to hear anyone saying I was playing. No, you weren't. You weren't playing. And if you were playing, who do we play with? Our friends. And we're not friends. Me and Ghetto Girl never talked. I didn't know her name before this. We don't talk. So there's no relationship. Absolutely no excuse for you to be saying that we're friends. No, we're not. We're not. And, Ghetto Girl still probably has an issue with me. I give 0 Fs. You know how I feel. I don't care if anyone has a problem with me. At the end of the day, if you have a problem, blame yourself. Because I just believe everything you do is a direct reflection of what you do, and that's God working, doing his thing. And, as far as for these people at school think they can keep trying me and getting away with it, it's okay. But there's gonna come a day where y'all gonna do the wrong thing on the wrong day, and it's really gonna piss me off to the point of uncontrollable. And I'm trying so hard because I don't want to go off like that, but it's just getting to the point where I'm just gonna really start calling the cops on you all. Really, it's really getting to the point where I'll just call the cops. Every time you do something, I'll just call the cops. So about that. Because I have no reason to constantly play games, giving me looks when I ride by. I don't care. I don't give two. You can stare all you want. If you want to give looks, that's great. If you want to give looks, whatever. No one cares. Really just being, and y'all need to get up in life. Y'all want to keep going back and forth. This, and I'm not making physical threats, but if it, I literally don't care anymore. If someone throws something at me, I'm just gonna throw it back. And if it gets physical, it just gets there. I don't even care anymore, because if it gets physical, then it gets there. Because this is ridiculous. There's no excuse for this, and there's no reason for me to entertain this. I have no reason to lie. I don't care. I don't like my school. If I could punch a ticket away at my school and go to any other school, I would. I seriously would, because the kids at my school, they're out of control. It's and I don't know, their daddy issues. I don't worry about that. They don't need to be worried about me. And my mind you, retard and ghetto girl, and I don't know, slut bucket or whatever. I don't really know who that is. I don't know slut bucket. I don't even know slut bucket's real name. Literally, I don't know this slut bucket's real name. I don't even know these people. So I know that it was retard. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, put the dots together. Retard is a boy. Let's just say that. I'm just gonna Pacific. Retard's a boy, and the rest of them are girls. So let me tell you something. I don't know what it is. Retard doesn't want to say anything. Retard doesn't want to fight me because I'm a girl. Retard will get beat up by me. Like, it's gonna be pretty embarrassing when you get beat up by a girl, and not even to mention, it's gonna be pretty sad. Like, a pretty sad, embarrassing day for you. Because, I mean, I will fight every last one of them on that bus if I have to. If it gets to that point, like I said, if someone throws something at me, I'm gonna throw it back. If someone says something to me, I'm not even gonna say that. If someone says something, I don't care. I don't care. If someone says something, I don't care. I'm just gonna report them. I don't care. If someone says something, I don't care. Now, if you physically start attacking me, I said, if it gets to the point where I fight every last one of y'all, that's what it's gonna get to, and that's what's gonna get to. Like, if one person throws something and then another person's like, I'm just fight all y'all. Fight all y'all in this bus right now. Like, if that's where it has to go, that's where it will go. Like, if I have to literally fight every last one of you, that's what I will do. Like, that's pretty much how it felt. I don't even care anymore. But yeah, if you've been getting bullied, just, go tell someone, report, defend yourself. Like, seriously, if you're getting bullied, make sure you contact the bullying. I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure for a fact, but I'm pretty sure there's a bullying hotline. If it is, if I do end up editing this video, I will post it here somewhere in the corner for you guys to look it up. I'm gonna probably edit this video to make it more juicy. Well, not juicy, but this is just really raw and uncut, and I hope you guys like this, and subscribe, because your girl could use some more subscribers. And anything else y'all want to talk about just life, about if y'all need advice, if y'all, just anything, like, just drop it in the comments down below, and I'll crank one out for you. And thanks for watching.